On a cold November evening in 1971, a man walked into the Portland airport wearing a black suit, dark sunglasses, and a perfectly calm expression. He bought a ticket under the name Dan Cooper, a name that would later be misreported by the media as D.B. Cooper. And that mistake became the most legendary name in American crime history. Because what happened next has never been solved. Not by the FBI, not by investigators, not even by the millions of people who have studied this case for over 50 years. Once in the air, Cooper quietly handed a note to a flight attendant. She thought it was his phone number, until he whispered, "Miss, you'd better read that. I have a bomb." Inside the note was a simple demand: $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. No rage, no panic, no shouting. Cooper acted like a calm businessman making a negotiation, and strangely, the passengers never knew the plane was even hijacked. Cooper told the crew to act normal and they did. When the plane landed in Seattle, the FBI delivered the money, $200,000 in $20 bills, neatly packed in a canvas bag. Cooper released the passengers. He kept a small crew on board. His next order shocked everyone: fly to Mexico City, at 10,000 feet, with the landing gear down. This wasn't random. Only someone with deep aviation and parachuting experience would know these details. There was something incredibly precise about this man. He wasn't acting like a criminal. He was acting like a professional. Somewhere over the thick forests of Washington state, in the middle of a storm, D.B. Cooper opened the rear stairs of the Boeing 727. Winds were howling at 200 miles per hour. Rain was pounding. The night was pitch black. The crew felt a sudden pressure change, like someone stepping off the plane. That was the last moment anyone ever saw D.B. Cooper. He jumped and vanished into the darkness. The FBI launched the biggest manhunt in aviation history. Thousands of soldiers, police, and volunteers searched the forests, but there was no body, no parachute, no clear landing point. For years, investigators obsessed over every clue. Then in 1980, a young boy found $5,800 buried near a riverbank, money that matched the serial numbers from the ransom. But that discovery only made the mystery deeper. Did Cooper die in the jump? Did he survive and hide the money? Or did someone else scatter the bills to confuse investigators? The FBI spent 45 years on this case, and still reached no final answer. Some believe Cooper was an ex-military paratrooper. Some say he was an airline engineer who understood the Boeing 727 better than the FBI. Others think he never existed at all, and the hijacker used a fake identity created for this mission. There are dozens of suspects, but none of them can be proven. D.B. Cooper became a ghost that left zero fingerprints on history. Today, more than 50 years later, the world still asks the same question. Did D.B. Cooper survive the impossible jump, or did he vanish forever into the storm? Until someone finds the truth, the D.B. Cooper case will remain one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time.